One last question, Sarah, before we sort of wrap this up. I've been doing these interviews for a long time, right? And I think this is the first time I'm doing one with in the asset management space, etc. I don't see a lot of people sort of voicing their thoughts and ideas on social media about what they're doing in marketing and really just building their own brand, right? I think your CEO is obviously, exceptional in the fact that he's trying to build a brand for the community and the company, but not many people in the industry I've seen, right, voice their ideas and thoughts compared to what I've seen in the technology or software space, right? And I was thinking about it. Is it because of the fact that it's highly regulated, that people are a little bit more not used to sort of sharing their thoughts on social? Like, what is sort of your perspective on that? And do you agree with that? If not, I might be completely wrong.
It's a really insightful question, and I'll just speak from my point of view in terms of Capital Group. I'm very focused on building the Capital Group brand.
Right.
I'm less focused on building my own personal my own personal brand, and part of that I think is our culture. I think is a little bit more more humble, and we're more focused on kind of bringing the value that Capital Group has to bear for our audience. I think some of it might be regulation, and I think some of it is that within a B2B space, a lot of our marketing content goes directly to a financial advisor, and if our targeting is working, then you might not see it because it's going directly to those audiences. So I think some of that is there. But the other thing that I'll share is I've recently been spending a little bit of time with other CMOs across asset management. The asset management industry, and while we certainly can't kind of connect and discuss all topics, there are some that we can, and I've found that to be tremendously valuable. So one example might be how do we think AI is going to influence the marketer of the future when it comes to skills and talent and recruiting, and how do we need to be thinking about sort of our talent pipeline in the future, and what kind of skills are we going to need to bring on board to take advantage of this exciting technology. And I would encourage folks kind of across industries to seek out your peers, because there are always those areas where, kind of within the boundaries, legally of course, of what you can and can't discuss, I think finding someone who does your job somewhere else can be just really illuminating.
That's awesome. So it's been a privilege, and it's also been a privilege to be in a historical institution like Capital Group, and I just also want to appreciate the hospitality you and your team have showed me and my friends over here. So thank you for doing this.